Hey, it's Mark Reynolds from Breeze Automotive. I wanted to take a moment today to tell you about some interesting products that are made by Extreme Fabrications for Breeze and show them to you on our Roadster before we put the body on while everything's easy to see. First we have the, in the front we have the hidden, well not hidden hood hinges, but traditional style hood hinges. So they're installed here, waiting for their body and hood. Okay, and there's two hinges obviously, and they mount to a crossbar that attaches to the tubes that are coming out for the radiator supports. They come with nuts and bolts to drill and bolt here. On our installation I chose to clamp them in place while I got everything adjusted. Then I took the body off and then I welded them in place. The way we get our horizontal adjustment or side to side on the traditional hood hinge kit is via a little extra space here, so we can take washers and swap them from one side to the other for a fine-tuning side to side. And by the way, these hinge arms are solid 5/8 inch bar stock. Nice solid piece. And we've powder coated them here in our Eastwood powder coating setup in a home style oven. Here you can see we needed a little more washer on one side than the other to give us that flexibility to match wherever we end up screwing the hinge to the hood. While we're here also, I'll point out that this is a Breeze cowl cover 70031. We've gone ahead and modified it with slots to accept the traditional hinges. If you look on the Breeze website, there's a couple other cowl covers made by Extreme Fabrications in bare aluminum if you prefer that. Also one in mirror polished. If you get the mirror polished though, be prepared for a good view of the underside of your body. Another difference with the Extreme Fab cowl covers is that they're a little longer here, so they cover up a little more of the radiator, but they're not necessarily a tight seal to the body like the Breeze one is. Your choice. Also, what I've done here just recently is I've decided that I wanted to be able to take this off easily in case I need to get to the radiator fasteners, so I've used riv nut inserts in the 3/4 cross tube and then button head screws, number 8 button head screws to attach that cowl cover there. Another thing that comes with the traditional hood hinge kit is the prop rod. So you can see it right across the bar there. And instead of having gas struts which stress and strain the hood constantly even when you're not using the car, we kind of prefer the prop rod. And this is 5/16 stainless steel rod. And it pops up, and I can't show you here because we don't have the body on, but it snaps into a little receiver on the hood that rivets to the hood. I've also decided that it would be nice to have a prop rod on both sides of the car, so only one comes with the traditional hood hinge kit, but we also sell them separately. And I went ahead just the other day and installed a prop rod on the other side. What that means is at a show or when the car's unattended, I can put two prop rods up. They do snap into place, so there's really no tendency for it to come out. However, with wind and things, it probably feels better to have two. The other advantage to two is that if you want to work on one side of the engine, you can use the prop rod on the other side and leave one down, giving you lots of access to the engine. Brings me up to another feature of the traditional hood hinges that's maybe a slight advantage, is that when these hinges open, the hood ends up forward of the body opening because of the way the hinges work. Compared to the Factory Five hinges, which are located here, and it's a 4-bar link, so when the hood comes up, it kind of comes up and does this. So you have the hood in the hood opening, which may make it harder to see your engine if you're showing it off and possibly be in the way a little bit when you want to work on it. Small point, but worth pointing out. Let's go to the back of the car while we're talking about that kind of a product. I just want to show you the trunk prop rod, also made by Extreme Fabrications for Breeze. What the trunk prop rod does is it pivots in a hole like the hood hinge prop rods here. You drill a hole horizontally through the back low wall of the trunk and install your storage clip on this side, and the prop rod just comes up like that. In this case there's no receiver, it just lives with this rubber foot in the crook of the trunk. Again, a nice simple reliable setup, and it snaps right in place. Again, while we're back here, we'll talk about the hidden trunk hinges. And these are also the hidden trunk hinges from Extreme Fabrications. On the Mark IV, Factory 5 invented their own hidden trunk hinges, but if your car is earlier than that, here's a solution for you. Again, these are These are bolt-in. They could be welded in, but we just left them nut and bolted here. They've got a little vertical adjustment slot here, and in and out adjustment slots here. And then side to side would be with putting the washers on one side or the other of the hinge. Also 5/8 bar stock, nice and solid. Also, we've powder coated them here in our home oven setup. So the hidden trunk hinge kit is just the hinge kit, and then the prop rod is available separately. That's it for those products right now. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.